It's time for Fast Five, baby.
Fast Five.
True or false? This has been the worst first 2 months to an off-season in Saints history.
That would be true. Teron Armstead, Nick Fairley, the trade before the draft, which wasn't, it's not good.
Yeah, it's hard to say false, but it's hard to say false if we don't go into it knowing what we know now. You didn't know a month in that Ditka was going to be as bad as he was. But once you can go back and look at how bad some of the signings is, I mean, let's be honest. When they hired Mike Ditka, that was way worse for the franchise in that season and kind of the long-term outlook than this rough all-season was.
Battle round. Does the addition of Chris Paul to the Houston Rockets make them a legitimate challenge to the Golden State Warriors?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, Chris Paul and James Harden, they'll figure out how to get bounced in the second round. Look, I love CP3, he's a great player, but nobody's beating the Warriors, guys.
Well, you're saying that nobody's beating the Warriors, but you're not talking so much about the actual decision by Chris Paul. It does make them better. It does make them a legit contender because they were that close as it was. They're going to keep hitting the long shots, but CP3 is going to distribute the ball better than anybody the Rockets have had. Sure, they're a contender now.
Donkey round. In 7 seconds or less, Paul Maneri made the right choice in not throwing LSU pitcher Alex Lang against Florida.
He didn't even have a choice. Lang would have had only 3 days rest had they thrown him last night. Of course it was the right decision.
I guess not, because the decision he did make, it didn't work. They lost.
Wow, what a second guess. Shut up.
Donkey round. In 7 seconds or less, will Florida head coach Kevin O'Sullivan leave the Gators for South Carolina?
How about this? Yes, dude just won a national championship. I bet he leaves for a program where the fan base for baseball, frankly, is better.
You think that's about fan base? They're going to pay him more,
Facilities.
They're loaded, and they may go and win it again next year.
Hey-ho! I only had 7 seconds. I couldn't get all that in, so we did it together.
There you go.
It's time for the winner and loser of the week.
My winner of the week, actually, there are 2 of them. Jimmy Roy and Dr. Jerry Poche. Those 2 men saved the life of an 80-year-old Florida fan during the College World Series. We always talk about sports really isn't about life or death. This time it was, and those 2 guys came through big time. I'm sure that man's family is going to rejoice forever. We rejoice with them. Great job, guys.
Absolutely. Loser of the week, all those Rocket fans that think they're actually going to win a title next year. It's not happening. We'll see you next week on Fast Five.
On Fast Five.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Kaboom!